Hey again everyone, welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and today we're going to make this card. I saw this card on a lady, I think her name was Erin Reid. I can't remember what she called it. So it's a 4-fold card, I think. So I was looking for something different to do instead of just a plain fold over Christmas card, and this rocked my world. So let's get on to making it. Now, how now brown cow, what we're going to use now? Right, my images come from Avery L. Christmas Critters. I got this in Seven Hills Crafts. I live in Northern Ireland, so getting American stuff is not easy. And I'm also using this image from Postbox by Daisy May Designs on the front. And that's all my images. I'm also using this this paper pad from Seven Hills Crafts again. It's called Newton's Nook. Meowie Christmas. It's a meowie Christmas. Okay, so we're using that. Right, what do we need? First of all, we need our scoreboard. We need a piece of card that is 5 3/4 by A4. Okay, so I demolished her sizes because she was American and I did it my way. So what are we going to do? We're going to score at 3 3/4, then 7 1/4, then 10 7/8. Okay. You also need a little bit of white card that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 for the front. Now, how now brown cow, what did I do now? Shucks. Me remember. Right, I need to cut. Yes, I do. I need to cut. In case you hadn't picked up on that, I need to cut. Right. So I want to cut from 7/8, which is where. See, I can't use this darn trimmer. For love or money, I can't figure out how to use this. So I want to mark 7/8, which is there. Okay, is that right? I'm cutting that bit's a join on there. So I'm cutting that off. So I'm putting this in at 7/8 and I'm only cutting it down to this 7 1/4 line, which is the 1 2 3rd score line, which is why I'm using this trimmer, so that I can just go down to the 3rd score line. Okay, and cut that bit off. And that's that bit. Right, you don't need that bit and you can get rid of that. I don't like using that trimmer, I can't figure it out at all. I can't figure out the measurements. So we want to valley, mountain and valley. we need a bone folder. Okay, I'm using 350 GSM card here, so it needs a little bit of burnishing. So then your ickle bit is going on the front there. It goes up to there. Okay, so you just want to stick that on like that. There. And then you cut that bit off with your scissors. You just cut that little overhang bit off. Like that. And that is your base. It's boingy, look, it's boingy. It's not as boingy whenever it's got all the stuff on it. So, what do we need now? We need our mats and our layers. Okay. So for our mats, these are our gold sections. You need one that is 3 by 4. No, you need two that are 3 by 4. You need one that is 3.5 by 4 5/8. You need one that is 3.25 by 4 5/8. And you need one that is 3.5 by 5 5/8. And that is for your gold pieces. Then for your layers, which are your patterned papers, you need two that are 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. One that is 3.25 by 4 3/8. One that is 3 by 4 3/8. And one that is 3.25 by 5 3/8. So basically, these are your mats. Can you see that even? Wait, I just see. Maybe you can see that. These are your mats and these are your layers. Okay, and that's the measurements. Right, and then it's just a matter of gluing them all on in order. So I want to do something to my front one, so that's my front one. I'm not putting it on yet. Okay, this is my next one. No, that one's my next one. No, it's not. Why have I got two pieces next to each other that are the same? I shouldn't have. Have I cut them wrong? Yeah, just take a smidgen off that. Because it's just sitting slightly over and it's annoying me. I took too much off, but we'll not worry about that now. Okay, because I didn't want two that they were the same next to each other. I.e., I didn't want these two the same paper. So that one's going on there. And then this one's going on there. Get down. Get down on it. Get down on it, baby, baby. I think I might have done those two the wrong way around, but hey. It's done now. Nobody is going to go up close and say, oh no, that is 1 millimeter too long, or that is 1 millimeter too short. And if they are, they shouldn't be getting my blanking cards. consider the time, energy and money I put into them. So there, I'm in my grumpy drawers today. I'm in my pyjamas. So I'm in my grumpy drawers today. Right, now we need bits for on the front. So I have all my images cut out, but on the front I want to make a little scene. I think 1, 2, and then that one's, is it the front or is it the inside? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's knocking at your door? And that's going on the front, and I should have had another Christmas tree. There we go. That's going on the front too, so I needed 2 bits. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of snow on the front. We're going to take it the whole way across, but are we putting it on top of the trees? Yes, I think we are. Will we take it down and put it on top of the trees? Okay, that's what we're doing, in case you hadn't worked that one out either. That's what we're doing. So yesterday I finished the teacher gifts. What date is it today? The 28th of November. And yesterday I finished the teacher gifts. I'm just waiting for a box of tea cakes coming for one of them. I needed 32 tea cakes. I must have used 20 selection boxes. 8 candles. A box of Ferrero Rocher. And that's all I can remember. Oh, and I made them a penguin tree topper. Each year I make them all a bauble that can go in the teacher's Christmas tree, and it's got their name on it and the year. So they can keep it if they want to, and if they've been annoying little shits, then they can say, Tyler Robinson, you're for the bin. Or TJ. This camera doesn't like to film at all. I've come to the conclusion it doesn't like to film. It switches off after about 15 minutes. Let me cut that one in half. Like that. And that will do. This is going to be my front. Like that. And where's my Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas, everyone. I can officially sing Christmas songs now if I want to. So there. Because TJ's not here to say, Granny, shush. And I'm in my craft room now, so if he's down the stairs, he can't hear me. Ha, ha, ha. You see, method in the madness. There's always method in Granny's madness. And Granny can be quite mad at times, you know. And maddening. I admit to being maddening. Oops, that bit didn't come off. No wonder it didn't stick down. Right, that one's going on the front. It was meant to go inside, but I stuck them round the wrong way round, so it's going on the front now. Merry Christmas, everyone. Okay. Right, now it's just a matter of putting on the pretty wherever you want it. We put our big boy on there. Put you on there. You see, I had these 4 images all came in that Avery one. The reindeer, the rabbit, the penguins and the other reindeer. But he was tiny looking on his own, so I added in that one. And I want a little bit of snow in it too. So we're going to add that in like that. And the rest of them are just going to sit proud. Because that one's just tiny looking, that wee bear just looks tiny looking. Merry Christmas. See, I've got that darn song stuck in my head now already. I'll be singing it all day. Right, and then a bit of va-va-voom to keep his pants up. Make him loud and proud. He's just been to post his letter, you see, and he's all listening to his tunes and he's all excited for Christmas. You have to get into the... I'm just annoyed. I'm getting a new floor downstairs on the 8th of December, which means I can't put my Christmas tree up. Last year I'd only moved into this house 4 days before Christmas and we had no Christmas tree up. We had boxes everywhere. It was a pain in the posterior. And this year I'm looking forward to getting all my Christmas stuff out. Even and go decorating my wee house. 2 trees, one in the hall, one in the living room. Garland for the fireplace, snowflakes for the windows, all of it. Lights for the stairs. It's going to be fancy schmancy. It's going to be pretty, that's what it's going to be. Pretty Christmas. And then once Christmas gets taken down, everything looks all bare and minimalist for about a week, and then you're back to normal. But I can wait. Well, it'll likely be the 9th of December by the time we get the living room furniture back into the living room, because we're getting a hall and living room wooden floor. I'm going grey. My living room walls are grey with black and white wallpaper on one wall. And pink curtains and carpet and cushions. Or mat, I should say. It's not a carpet, it's a mat. So I've got a black Christmas tree with pink Christmas baubles. I'm so excited. I sound like a big kid, don't I? Just at the thought of getting my Christmas stuff up. But I enjoy Christmas. Oh, we're missing one. Oh. Oh, I nearly forgot about you, darling. Oh, pet. We nearly did a Home Alone. We'll call you Kevin. Will we call you Kevin? You're Home Alone, Kevin. I finally got a great big bin sitting beside me. I forgot to get a bin for my craft room because I was using the kitchen bins. So that is my 4-fold card plus all my blithering. Now, it's bouncy. It doesn't fit in an A6 envelope, but I didn't really care because I made mine a little box like this, and then I just put a lid on. It's a little, what size is it? The box is 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 by 6, 7, 8. It'll be 8 by 6 1/4, and you score at 1/2 and 1 on all 4 sides. You reinforce it. I've done loads of reinforced boxes on my channel. Then the lid is just like a 1/16 bigger. An 1/8 or a 1/16. Generally I do mine a 1/16. And it just fits on top. And I actually, because that one was bouncy, I did make a little belly band for mine. Because it's this kind of hard card that you want to say, here, I made you that. Aren't you lucky? Right. You can tell I'm in a Christmas mood. Anyway, thank you for stopping by and listening to me blather and watching me make my 4-fold card. I do hope you liked it. I do appreciate you stopping by. I would love it if you would comment, if you would share, if you would like, if you would subscribe. Any of that would be much appreciated. I hope you are all staying safe and well until the next one, which is going to be created next. Chat you out.